everyone, this is Christine from Temptali.com. Today I want to show you how to apply cream foundation because I got a lot of requests for it and I use a very similar technique as I do for my liquid foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do the cream foundation. So for the cream foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use Eve Pearl's High Definition Dual Foundation, and I'm going to use the 187 stippling brush, which is just a dual fiber stippling brush. It's kind of soft. And I will go ahead and use the 150 brush to set my makeup with MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. So, as usual, the first step is to go ahead and apply water or Fix Plus. I've gotten a lot of questions about Fix Plus. Yes, you can go ahead and use that on your brushes. You can also spritz your face once. So go ahead and then you want to dip that into your cream foundation. Just kind of do that. I take both shades because my face is a little bit not quite light, not quite medium, so I take a little bit of both shades when I want something really quick. I do the Eve Pearl foundation method when I have time, but this is just a really quick tutorial to show you cream foundation. It's the only cream foundation that I have because it's really great and there's no reason to buy another one. So I'm just going to go ahead and stipple it on. And you just want to stipple it all over your face. I'm not really looking at whether it's blended or not. I'm just kind of trying to get the color everywhere. I'm going to go back and get some more and just continue to stipple. I don't put foundation on my upper lip because I have very, very dry skin there because I use Retina A and it just kind of destroyed my skin right there. And so I personally do not apply foundation there. I did get a lot of questions in the comments about that. So it's not that I'm forgetting, it's that I'm choosing not to. I just find the foundation ends up looking very cakey there because the skin is so dry, so I tend not to put anything there. Now you can kind of go and blend your foundation, and I just use kind of small, very light circles. Make sure you get into the hairline. And you want to make sure you go underneath your chin and your jawline because you don't want any mask appearance. You want to get the corners of your nose, underneath your eye. When I go underneath my eye, I like to just kind of stipple and then smooth away. And I usually go once towards the nose, and then I do the final one is outside, out past my temples. See how easy that was? So the cream foundation is the same technique. Again, I use the water, or in this case, Fix Plus, because it helps to give the brush a little more blendability because it's a little wet, so the product goes on not quite as heavy, and I find that works better because I find that if I just take the product straight out, sometimes it's too heavy, sometimes it's more than I actually need. So when I shear it out by having some water and some moisture on the brush or on my face, it really helps to just make it the coverage that I actually need. And if I need more, I can always go back and get more, but I don't start off with anything heavier than I need. So next I'm going to go ahead and apply blush. I'm going to use a pink blush by MAC called Don't Be Shy. It is limited edition. If you can't get this shade, you can try and look for Well Dressed. I'm going to take the 116 brush, which is my favorite brush for blush, and I'm just going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks and kind of move up towards my temples. And I just kind of use a patting motion up towards that area, and then you can kind of blend out if you need to. If you feel your blush is too strong, don't worry about it quite yet. What you want to do first is you want to put your setting powder on. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 150 brush, and I'm going to take MAC's Prep and Prime Finishing Powder. I'm just going to tap that off in the lid because I don't want to have the excess fly all over the floor or waste it. I want to keep it. So what you do is I like to start from the forehead. That way all the powder that falls down ends up getting blended out. So I just kind of tap a little on my forehead. I can go back and get more. And then I tap some of my cheeks, my nose, my other cheek, and then I go ahead and I go down the rest of my face. And you want to use like a pretty fluffy, really big brush because you don't need to be perfect or precise. What the finishing powder can do when you have blush that's too heavy is it can help mute it, and it also will help blend it out. And if it still looks too heavy, you can always take a buffer brush like the 182 by MAC, and you can use that to buff in small circles like this to help buff out the color or shear it out. If it's still too much, go ahead and take maybe foundation. You can take your stippling brush and just stipple right back over it, and that's going to help mute it a little bit. Now that's really all there is to applying cream foundation. Again, just use the stippling brush and use a little Fix Plus or water if you want to, and that will help shear it out and give you more of a flawless look. Thanks for watching the tutorial. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest updates. Be sure to visit us at temptalia.com, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!